This is one of the best laptops that I've seen in my entire life. Today's video is sponsored by Intel, and that's actually what makes this laptop so special, because under the hood, it's powered by Intel's new 12th gen Core H series processor. And I gotta tell you, this has changed the way that I work around the office. The spec sheet on this thing is absolutely insane. We've got the i9-12900H 14 core, 20 thread processor kitted out with Intel's new P cores and E cores. We also have 32 gigs of DDR5 memory, a 2 terabyte PCI Express 4.0 NVMe SSD. I cannot tell you how excited I am that I finally have a PCI Express 4.0 SSD in the laptop. We've also got an RTX 3070 Ti, Wi-Fi 6E, and then the display on this thing is 1440p and 240 Hertz. When I tell you that this laptop can do everything, it can really do everything. Whether it's the great battery life thanks to the 8E cores, or it's the high-end performance thanks to the 6P cores, I'm able to get so much done around the office in a way that I've never been able to do before. Ever since Intel sent me this laptop, I've been using it for literally everything. Whether it's managing the 36-hour charity stream that we did recently, everything was running off of this laptop. It was able to handle OBS being open, as well as all of the sources that we needed to bring in and all of the encoding it needed to do to send the signal out to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. And a lot of that is thanks to Intel's Thread Director, which makes sure that the cores are having their resources allocated in the most efficient way possible. So if we need to play an intensive video or play some video games on stream, this laptop's gonna be able to divvy up those resources properly. But then not only was this able to run our charity stream, I use it for literally everything else. If we need to capture some gameplay footage on our set back there, I use this laptop. If I need to upload our videos to YouTube, I'm using this laptop thanks to the Wi-Fi 6E that's built in. If I need to render out one of our most recent videos, which was 14.5 minutes to YouTube from Premiere Pro in 4K, well, this laptop did it in 4 minutes and 50 seconds. That is one of the fastest times I've had in Premiere Pro for our 4K renders. And we've actually been making our edits a bit more complicated. And the fact that the 12th gen chip can render all of that out in faster than real time means that I'm saving more time than ever before. And then also there's the gaming performance. I've been able to enjoy so much Elden Ring on this laptop. And if I ever wanted to play a high frame rate FPS game, which I don't because I suck at them, I know that this 12th gen processor would be able to handle it no problem. But I mentioned battery life earlier, and that is where this thing, I fell in love. The downfall that I've experienced with so many gaming laptops in the past is that they are brute forcing in performance. They are great at getting tasks done, but they're kind of similar to desktops in that you just need to keep them plugged in. Otherwise, the battery is gonna die quickly. You're not gonna get a ton of performance out of them. That's no longer the case with the 12th gen chip. Thanks to the E cores that are in this thing, I unplug my laptop at the end of my workday. I can use it for the rest of the evening and then plug it in the next morning at work. And let me tell you, that is something special. Every other gaming laptop that I've ever used outside of work hours is usually dead in the first hour or two. To the point where I have to make sure that I'm packing up the power brick and bringing it with me home in order to make sure that my laptop's not gonna die. I haven't worried about that once. I barely even hit 20% left on battery some days, where I don't even go into battery saver mode. This thing has been a game changer when it comes to both my work, but then also bringing it home and enjoying it just while lounging around the couch. So big thanks again to Intel for sponsoring today's video. Make sure to check out the 12th gen Intel Core H series laptops linked in the video description. Their entire lineup is gonna be fantastic. Really appreciate them for sponsoring and for providing something that allows me to not only work better, but also enjoy my time outside of work better. I'm really thankful for that.